What's up, Pisces? This is going to be a love forecast for the first 2 weeks of November. This is for my Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give me a like, throw me a comment, share. It really helps out my channel. And if you're new here, I do put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also offer personal readings, guys, and all the info for that's in the description box of the video. There is a little bit of a wait for a reading with me, and if you wanted to explore your options, I've put a link to Mystic Sense in the description box as well, and they're a great company that will offer you access to so many brilliant psychics and readers all over the world. And if you go through the link I've provided, they're going to give you your first 5 minutes reading free. So check them out if you feel called to do so. And if you would like to follow me on social media, I put the links to my TikTok and my Instagram in the description box as well. We've got High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, Pisces. So there could be a sense of trying to connect with your higher self to make a decision. There also could be someone where not everything is revealed. There's a sense of secrecy. But there's a Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's an opportunity on the table, Pisces. Maybe it's a new path, or maybe it's someone you've been dealing with. Six of Pentacles, where there's some kind of a balancing out. Or Six of Pentacles can be where there's been struggle with reciprocity. So there could be opportunity now to move things in a new direction. Let's have a look. Seven of Wands, and Two of Wands in the reverse. Devil card in the reverse. Okay, Pisces, Five of Pentacles, but with the Five of Cups in the reverse. So there's a sense of wanting to let go of some level of disappointment, regret, sadness from the past. That's maybe causing you a feeling of disconnect in the present. Five of Pentacles, there's a situation maybe that's been quite toxic, or something that's really been holding you back. There could be a lot of fears, okay, because I've got Seven of Wands, so you've had a bit of a guard up. Or maybe you're dealing with a person that's also a bit that way. And the Two of Wands in the reverse, there's definitely a situation, Pisces, that's disappointed you that you're in the process of letting go of. Five cards are about change, okay? Five of Pentacles is a disconnect, but the loss and the emotional pain is what you're letting go of. And the Devil, setting yourself free from something where maybe there's just no direction. There's no way for it to move forward. I mean, let me look at this Devil card. Yeah, Eight of Wands, movement forward. I mean, with the Magician card, something else is manifesting. Ten of Pentacles. So there's movement forward. There could be an opportunity where there's communication, someone that's very much like more connected to your future. Ten of Pentacles. It's really blossoming, but I do feel, Pisces, is that you do have an understanding now that you've been carrying a lot of old stuff that needs to be released. And I think that you're getting to that release point. So things are going to start moving very quickly for you towards, you know, your joy and your happiness. Ten of Pentacles. Let me see about this Two of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. And Seven of Pentacles. Wow. And there's that High Priestess. That's you, Pisces. So your intuition has been calling for you more so to look within at what you want to release. I think this is self-mastery, and I think that your intuition is showing you where you want to invest. Now, there could be someone around you that's really wanting to invest in you, but there's been, like I said, a wall up or a standoffishness because maybe you haven't completely set yourself free from something else. I mean, Two of Wands is also being stuck at a crossroads, and it often involves this direction or this direction or this choice or this choice. On a higher level, direction is which path are you going to take? You're going to take the path connected to higher self, which doesn't involve all this like limiting beliefs, fears, toxicity that maybe created experiences for you, like disappointing experiences in your past. Like there could be a past energy that's still clinging to you, or that you're still processing, that led to a lot of pain or a lot of disappointment. But it's the story connected to that I think that you're releasing. Like you're putting more effort now into healing your wounds, and your higher self is like pushing you in a direction that's going to lead to your fulfillment and what you truly desire for your future. And it's moving quickly. Okay. So let me see what that Seven of Wands is. Some of you are connected to a person through work or your career, or there's a sense of really wanting to put effort in and build off a foundation with a person, because we've got the 7 and the 8 and the 10. Now, for some of you, you built a foundation outside of that connection with someone, and it was quite toxic, and it's been keeping you stuck. It's created a lot of guardedness. with you in the present moment. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, we've got the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's a sense of a positive shift now happening for you on a spiritual level, and also Fortune's wheel. There's some kind of a destined connection that's going to be moving quickly, because it's almost like you've done the work, or you're doing the work, right? And as within, so without. So it's almost like maybe it's taken you certain experiences to get to this point, this higher level of wisdom and understanding about where you've been keeping yourself stuck. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune, what you've been holding on to. Four of Pentacles. So the wheel is turning and you're ready to kind of look at what you want to release. Now, again, there could be a toxic energy that's very much holding on to you, but I feel you're setting yourself free from that. You're disconnecting. And while it might be difficult, it's also allowing you to, you know, move forward and flourish. I mean, Four of Pentacles as well is your own sense of insecurity. So where do you hold back, right? I mean, this could be, you know, old stuff like woundedness or fears. So often, you know, we attract in circumstances or have experiences that are reflective of our limiting beliefs about ourselves. For some of you, you know, there's stuff to do with abandonment or rejection, Five of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, or you're caught up in something that's very toxic. Four of Pentacles is possessiveness, jealousy. Lots of Pentacles, guys. So I don't know, you're very focused now on grounding in your goals and your desires into the physical. And that tells me also that there is a person that you're moving very quickly with towards that. And they're in alignment for you. I mean, Magician card and High Priestess, right? They're in alignment for you, but there has been a block. Yeah, and then an Ace of Swords, it's about connecting to your truth. Okay, there's a self-empowerment going on. There's a clarity. There's a breakthrough. There's also a lot here around conversation, news, messages, and things moving fast. So again, for some of you, you know who I'm talking about. You have a present energy, but you're realizing that there's blocks and that you need to set yourself free from like the past. That the present situation is not reflective of the past. There's been maybe some, you know, limiting beliefs. For example, like an assumption that you're going to get the same, or a fear that things are going to repeat on you, because I've got Four of Swords. So you've been on pause. Maybe things have not been moving for you, or you've taken a break from love, or there's a person around you and you've been indecisive. Two of Swords. You've been very stuck and the blindfold's been on because you're not sure why you've been indecisive or it's been stuck. But I think that there's this real kind of aha, Wheel of Fortune, Destiny, Magician, High Priestess. Maybe there's been a little bit of this fear coming up and you've been thinking this person is, you know, there's a sense of the unknown and there's a fear of the unknown. But we've got the Star card and the Judgment card. So the indecision is turning into decision. The Judgment card and the Star card is sort of like a breakthrough kind of an energy, because it's a healing energy for you. It's an awakening. And also I feel where you've been stuck maybe in a situation, this is like, you know, a revival, okay? So if you've taken a break from someone, this is a revival and it's moving quickly, you know, hopes and wishes fulfilled. If you don't know who I'm talking about, Pisces, and this is more so on a higher level, like you're releasing something toxic or a toxic pattern connected to another situation. So you're doing the personal healing, and so something is coming in imminently, and it's connected to your awakening and also your joy and your pleasure, okay? And your truth, what you really desire, okay? Let me see a little bit about this Devil card. Death card, something that has ended or is ending. Pisces with a Hierophant card. So it could be someone that you are in a commitment with or working towards a commitment with. Tell me about this energy with the Devil that Pisces is releasing. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Wands in the reverse, the Lovers card in the reverse, Pisces. So there was a strong connection here, but it's almost like it ended up feeling one-sided. There could have been issues around like loyalty, Knight of Wands, or there could have been a lot of sexual chemistry. The Devil card can be that way, but it's sort of like hot and cold sort of energy. The Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Something within this made you feel not confident about yourself, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, or there were issues to do with being totally available. with one another, okay? 5 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So there was a lot of stress and not being able to see eye to eye. If you were in some kind of a commitment, there was a breakdown of the commitment due to some behaviors, or there was an unwillingness to commit because there could have been some, you know, Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's like the player of the tarot. I don't know. We've got 4 of Swords here. 8 of Swords. I think it's definitely that situation's not moving right now, Pisces. And I think that, you know, you have been quite trapped, or you were trapped in that for a while. Maybe you sat in that for quite a bit and let it go on. 8 of Swords, you know, there's a stuckness there. So I think that there was a lot of this feeling like you couldn't move on and you couldn't move forward with this person. How's this person feeling about Pisces? 6 of Pentacles. There could have been issues to do with reciprocity with this person. How does this person feel about Pisces? Queen of Swords and the Moon. Pisces, a lot here around secrecy, things not really being revealed. Queen of Swords. So there's some harsh energy between you and them. 5 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Harsh words, coldness. So things have gone either cold between the two of you, or when, you know, 5 of Swords, when there's arguments, you know, this can get very... Queen of Swords shadow is quite harsh energy. So maybe there was some, you know, with the Moon as well, feeling like there's a lack of truth or a lack of honesty. I think this is sort of like a trauma bond, like, okay, I don't like labels, but the Moon card is how we've been nurtured. So there's a lot of shadow stuff involved in this situation, Pisces. And I think the Star card in the reverse, so there's not really much, like you lost your vitality in this situation, and also there's a loss of hope for this because healing is necessary. You're doing the healing work with the Star card, and I think that's why you're bringing in something else now, or you're moving more towards what you really desire. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. 5 of Wands, so much conflict and drama. There could have been jealousy issues coming up, or a sense of having to fight for attention, or just a general disagreeing, not getting along. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands. I mean, that Lovers card, you could feel like this is a strong connection, but it's just when things become very one-sided, you could have felt like this person was taking a lot from you. Death card, there it is. It's over, Pisces. But it's led to personal transformation. Scorpio energy with the Death card. Yeah, and there's the King of Cups and the Justice card. So there's a sense of reconnecting to the heart space, and the Justice card is karmic stuff. So you're leading now with the heart. I think that you did feel a lot of love for this person, but the Justice card, something's just been, it's perhaps there's a sense of wanting to make this right, or there's an injustice here, and so maybe you're hoping that this is going to come back around and there's going to be maybe accountability or something, but it's been keeping you very stuck, Pisces. Like maybe that's what's been having you hold on, and perhaps you're now just deciding for your own peace, and in order for you to move forward, it's more about integrating the lesson versus like holding on to it for ego reasons. Sorry, Pisces. The Justice card, yeah, could be issues to do with like legal matters in the mix here, contracts, legal matters, or marriage and divorce if there was conflict around that, or competition. So yeah, I think that you're closing that chapter, Pisces. I mean, I'm going to get Mystic Black Rose, and then I might get a Mirrors, because we're looking at sort of like old and new. So family, starting a family. Ego. Perhaps you wanted to start a family with this person, but there was a lot of ego. And perhaps your ego has been holding you back from, there's someone around you I feel like could make you very secure. And 10 of Pentacles is, you know, about starting a family, building for the future. It's a totally different energy, Pisces. It's very grounding. But I did say that your ego has had you also holding back, maybe holding on to this and holding back, either holding on to this experience and it's causing you a block or a lot of fear, or holding on to this because you want some kind of a making things right for your ego. I just said that before, right? Lost, running away, feeling invisible. So, you know, maybe you've been feeling a little bit lost, or you've been dealing with a person that's very lost over here. Spirit, divine intervention, protected aura, guardian angel, shielding. This looks like a lot of negative, toxic energy, Pisces. So the spirit, your higher self, is leading you away, okay, from a situation and towards more of what you're destined for. Look at this, triggers, trauma bond. It says trauma bond. And then we've got flashbacks, attracting toxic inner child wounds, negativity, someone is hexing. Okay, don't take it literally with the hexing, but there's someone here who their energy is still around you. And I think that's because you're still linking into it. You can actually set yourself free, Pisces. You feed into situations because of ego. There's something you're trying to resolve within yourself, like a story, and you keep looking back to that person. That's how you give the power away. Does that make sense? I hope that's helpful. We've got gossip, petty conversations, making you the fool, smearing your image. 5 of Wands, Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with a person where there's lots of other energies involved as well, Pisces. Like you felt like you had to compete, or there's some pettiness. Family has come out again, feeling secure, feeling safe. There's family wounding perhaps. I told you, like if there's abandonment issues or rejection issues, this situation might have been exacerbating that, and now that's what you're tackling head on, so you can move forward and feel secure in a secure situation. Makes sense? Justice, legal matters, legal papers, divorce, I don't know, proposal, commitment, offer. So perhaps there was fights around commitment here, or there was a commitment but there was complications and triggering and outside energies. I also feel like there's a proposal on this side or a commitment available to you, and Spirit is leading you away from a lot of this negativity. Time, needing time, unexpected changes. Time will bring unexpected changes. So it's taking you a bit of time to get to this point where you're maybe even open to something else. Pursuit, chasing, resilience, persistence. This person could still be holding on to you, Pisces, you know, but I really feel like you're making that decision now, because that's the 7 of Wands. I mean, there's a persistence. Someone's been persistent. I did say at the beginning they could still be holding on to you. And then we've got forbidden, temptations, love affair. Or you're dealing with someone, Pisces, that's married and they're still persisting towards you. I don't know. This is a really weird situation, but there's someone else around you that I think is much more suited to you and much more, they're healthier. They're more reflective of you and your light. This is very much connected to your shadow. Escape, avoiding, pushing, blocking away, conflict, clashing, differences, and then we've got in and out, unpredictable. There's something very erratic about this situation. Dismiss, disregard, ignore, looking the other way, and it's been like triggering your wounds, maybe your childhood wounds, right? So maybe that's why you've been holding on. But I think that there's an illumination here, illuminate, and I said that's with the Ace of Swords. You're realizing that now, that what's been keeping you stuck is you, not them. So I think you're going to be setting yourself free from that. Let's get an Amira's Oracle for you, Pisces, for what's going on. Okay, obstacles, blocks. How many times did I say blocks? So you've been blocking yourself. There's a block here in this situation as well. Karma, oh my God, toxic story. Toxic story and then new opportunity. So you've got to let go of the toxic story, Pisces, to allow yourself to have a new experience, because everything outside of us is a mirror. I think you've evolved and maybe ascended past this person. But even this situation with this person was reflective of where you were at the time, and where, you know, now you're understanding that. I mean, Lover's card, it is some kind of a soul connection. Twin flame, spiritual alignment, effortless, karmic. Now, don't take it literally, guys, but I mean, twin flame is mirror. This is a mirror. It's also possible that there's something that's in a spiritual alignment for you now that's a mirror that's mirroring more of your light. Look at that. We've got that Magician, High Priestess, and the Star card, because it says karmic, effortless, spiritual alignment. So that can apply in different ways, you know. Family, a lot here around family. So family issues and maybe starting a family, wanting a family. Soulmate, great connection, relationship. So there's a soulmate around you. Whoops. And then we've got open relationship, no commitment, casual openness. Maybe you had that over here and you still got that, or maybe you've not been wanting to have anything serious because you've been holding on to this, or the pain or the fear, right, of experiencing the pain again. Young male, sporty, cars, youthful. For some of you, that's who you're dealing with, or that's you. It's not gender specific, but young. And then we've got mature, woman, socialite, connector, high society. I mean, for some of you, because the King of Pentacles has come out here, maybe there's a more mature energy around you coming in. It doesn't have to be a woman or gender, but there could be an age gap between you and someone, or you've been connected to someone where there's an age gap and there's issues around commitment, right? For those of you who have someone that's tied up in someone else and there's a love affair, I don't know. Obstacles, blocks, delays. With beauty queen on stage, adored, shining. So someone around you absolutely adores you, Pisces, and soulmate connection. Let's see, but there's been blocks and delays. And what else? Mature man. Okay, we've got the mature man and the mature woman. Either there's blocks in another situation because you're dealing with someone that is tied up in something else, or I would read that I've got past life, past love, deja vu. Or I would read that is more an energy of you moving more towards a mature energy with someone that's on the same page as you. It doesn't have to be about your age. It's just like the energy of it. Because I've got crowded relationship choices, and then that karma card again, toxic story versus new opportunities. I hope that's making sense the way that I've read that. But basically, you do have a choice, but it looks like destiny is pushing you in another direction. The deja vu card is like when we keep going around and around, that's the karmic wheel. And that comes from us not taking ownership of what we're healing and how we want to change a narrative about ourselves and about love and how we see ourselves in relation to love in order to shift our perspective and bring in a different experience. Like the outside's going to mirror to you how you feel about yourself, your beliefs, okay? And so there's opportunity now to shift things, new opportunities versus toxic story. There's a lot here around choices, non-commitment. And that could be the past love story. That could be what you're dealing with in the present. I did say some of you have been maybe holding back because you're guarded. It'll be up to you. But either way, there's a major healing and release point here for you, Pisces, which is really positive and beneficial. Okay, and there is a soulmate connection around you that looks really nice. Okay, Pisces, I hope that resonated for you. And if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please. And I will check in with you in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.